Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Pokemon Heart Gold Ashlocke Challenge. As always, I am TheIxelan, and I'm here with Iota, who is so freaking adorable. Just quick note, get it out of the way. I had some issues with the game audio and commentary not recording for this and a couple of the next episodes, so they're going to be done with post-commentary without game audio, and I apologize for that, but I was doing some off-screen grinding to get everyone up ready for the gym battle coming up. And I tried to get everyone to level 15, and as soon as I got my first Pokemon to level 15, which was our little Tanuki, lo and behold, it evolved. And so I kind of like panicked, froze the game, wanted to get it recorded for you guys, so got everything loaded, and somehow screwed up the audio. So then when I sat down to actually record the game itself, it didn't have game audio, and I didn't notice until after I recorded multiple sessions, because I don't do this professionally, so I don't like check every recording before and after. My bad. But anyways, the big things to note besides that is I got everyone up to around level 14. Biff got Sleep Powder and Poison Powder, so he's got some new moves. So he's kind of offensively capable now. And I think I got Iota to... Yeah, I got Iota to 13, because Iota takes a long time to get up levels. And I was like, I think because it's Hidden Power Rock and this is a bug gym, we can just let Iota run rampant here, right? Like, that'll be the way to get Iota up to level 14 or 15. So anyways, we're going to go take on this gym, and we're going to check and see if our rival, Richard Ledick, has beaten the gym, and he hasn't, so that's good. So what does this guy got to say about it? Okay, Bugsy, huge nest of bug-type Pokemon. Okay, I get it. Bugsy, bug, ha ha ha, you're witty. I don't think it's actually going to be very difficult. Bug Pokemon aren't very... Yeah, okay, fire, fly. He missed the important one. He missed freaking rock. Bugs hate rock, and that's why we're going to lead off with Iota. But this gym looks super sweet. Even if you don't like bugs, and if you're not a huge bug fan, I don't blame you for skipping this episode, because there's definitely a lot of bug things, a bug theme going on. But I mean, even these little like spiders and the web and everything looks really cool. And look, the little like legs move on the moving platform that you go across. And so this is kind of interesting how I figured they would take you to different places, and I was trying to figure out which one would take you where. And I want to go fight the guy on the right first, because I feel confident that even though I'm thinking the Pokemon in this gym are probably level 15 to 17, I think by the time Bugsy gets up, not Bugsy, wow. By the time we get up to Bugsy, we'll be able to have Iota around 15 and be able to take him out. So I figured it's a good start, you know, fight all the guys with Iota, hit him with Hidden Power Rock, and we'll get there. And so we got to start at the beginning, right? And so I realized that the spiders move along the little cross platforms. Like each one they have to go across. So that's kind of how you figure out that pattern. You just follow it like a little maze that you have to follow. Anyway, so unfortunately, this gym is kind of really weak. I guess I kind of overestimated the fact that they'd be around level 15, because I mean, this Caterpie's level 12, and it's a Caterpie. Like, what the hell are you doing with Caterpies? A Caterpie and a Weedle? Are you serious? Like, this is not fair. I guess, yeah, Hidden Power, I mean, it's gonna destroy any unevolved bug Pokemon. I mean, bug Pokemon, by their nature, tend to not be the bulkiest of Pokemon, because they're the early Pokemon that you get. You get them always in, like, but somewhere between where you start and the second gym, you're gonna find a forest full of bugs in pretty much every Pokemon game. And it's just a standard. It's kind of a Pokemon trope at this point. Unfortunately, they decided that in Gold and Silver, they were like, you know what, we should make a bug gym. That would be really fun, because we don't have a lot of good bug Pokemon, so why would we make a bug gym? I don't know, but they did, and so we're going to stomp it with Hidden Power Rock, because that's why we brought Iota. Yeah, so bug Pokemon do get stronger faster, but they also reach their peak faster, and their peak is significantly lower than other Pokemon, just by stat distribution. Sorry, Benny, your Weedle can't really do anything. And it's level 7 and still a Weedle. A, why is it level 7? How did you get in this gym? And B, they evolved a Cocoon at level 7. Our bug Pokemon get stronger faster, but I'm not going to evolve my bug Pokemon because I want mine to be dumb and weak. So Benny's an awful human being and a terrible trainer. So we're just going to kind of steamroll him with Hidden Power Rock, which is kind of sad, but that's what he gets. If you're a bad trainer, you're going to get beaten. That's kind of that's my premise in Pokemon. Now, he does have a Beedrill, and it is level 12, which matches the other Pokemon, which is probably the coolest thing I've seen. And I really, really like the Beedrill sprite in Heart Gold. I think that looks freaking awesome. And it's really hard for me to kill it. Unfortunately, I know that Beedrill doesn't get a bug move like this early in the game, so wow, that was a crit and that didn't kill him. So, okay, so Beedrill is actually bulkier than I thought. Either that or Iota's not really... I guess Iota's not super offensive, but I think we can live a Fury attack, and we do, although that does a lot more damage than I want it to, but we can finish him off with another Hidden Power Rock, and 2 down. Iota's hitting level 14, which is exactly what we wanted to do. We wanted to get him to around, level 14 to 15. Did I say 15? I meant 14. My bad. Either way, 408 experience is a dick ton of experience at this level. Holy crap. You saw him get over halfway to level 15. That's crazy. Okay. So yeah, so now we know, now we kind of learned the trick. We gotta move these switches. And I want to see how they work, like whether the red one is kind of a stop and the blue one's a go. For some reason I didn't notice the 2 different color switches at this point, so I'm just gonna kind of heal up Iota here, because I still want to continue to lead forward with it if I can. And we're just gonna ride the spider and see where we can go. I'm assuming it's gonna take me, it looks like, probably to the far left. If the blue is go and the red is go. If everything is go, it's gonna take me to the far left. If the red stop, I'll go straight to Bugsy, but that doesn't make any sense because then why would there be switches? So we got a little double battle here that I didn't quite expect, but I figured we can probably take that. I mean, if we got Iota, you kill one Pokemon with Iota and then the other one might take 2 hits. But we got these twins, Amy and Mimi, which is an adorable sprite. Like, I'm loving everything about this game. All the Pokemon look really cool. And I was thinking that there weren't a lot of new bug Pokemon, but apparently I forgot Ladybug and Spinarak, which are both new in Gold and Silver, and therefore new in to us in this generation. So it turns out the Air Cutter is a multi-Pokemon hit move. Like, it hits multiple Pokemon, which is really unfair in this fight, because I knew Glomp could be effective, but I didn't think he was going to be this sturdy. I was more scared of Spinarak, which is why I focused Hidden Power Rock on Spinarak, but because Spinarak is not as bulky as Ladybug, 1 Air Cutter kills it, and then we wipe out the twins in 1 round, and I actually kind of feel bad, and they get dizzy because they got beat so bad their head spun around. Oh, so I'm gonna play with the Switch now that we're over here. I don't know why I didn't play with the Switch at the beginning, but I didn't. Thank you, Amy, for admiring or acknowledging my awesomeness. And so what I've learned then is that when you use the Switch, it flips the little rope to kind of a relaxed state, and the spider won't go on it. So if we do this, we will go straight up to Bugsy, which I don't want to do yet. So I'm going to go back to the little girls, and I'm going to reactivate the Switch so that I can go back to the beginning, because I really want to get over to the other guy, and I know that if I deactivate the blue Switch, I'll just go right up there and fight him, which is totally my plan. So we'll do that. We'll deactivate the blue, and then we're going to go fight this other bug catcher and totally stomp his face, just kind of steamrolling. We are on a steamroll mission. Rock crushes bug. Rock, bug, scissors? No, that doesn't work. Rock, paper, bug? Rock, paper, bug. Right? Because bug eats paper, paper covers rock, rock crushes bug. There you go. Don't play rock, paper, scissors anymore. Play rock, paper, bug. That's how you're going to do it, kids. Now, Paris is kind of interesting because Paris could actually have a bug move. And so I don't really want to risk danger to Iota. It could also have sleep powder, which would kind of suck. And it's part grass, so I don't know if it's going to be super I don't know how, super effective it's going to be. So I switched out to Glomp. Thankfully, it poison powders, which means Glomp was the perfect switch because I'm immune to it. Hit it with a wing attack. Still getting half experience for Iota and just stomping his guy's bug Pokemon. And unfortunately, for some reason, that was the only Pokemon Josh had. Was a half bug, half grass, mushroom fungus thing. Is Paris like a spider? What is Paris? What kind of bug is Paris supposed to be? That's a good question. I guess I don't really know. I don't put that... we had a Paris at one point, and she died. I don't even know what kind of bug Pokemon she was. I mean, I know she had a mushroom on her back, and she was like a fungus bug Pokemon, but... I mean, beyond that, I couldn't tell you crap, so... I guess that says kind of bad things about my opinion of Paris. Well, either way, we're gonna flip the blue switch, turn this off, go down here, flip the red switch, turn this off, and then we'll go up and start our battle with the Bugsy. the walking bug encyclopedia that's so incredibly scary. He's not. He's totally not scary at all. And then we'll reactivate the blue because I think that'll just let us leave immediately when we do this. So unfortunately, in the off chance that I haven't been underestimating and they are level 14 to 15, I kind of wanted to look at my Pokemon and make sure my health was right. Thankfully it was. So Bugsy never loses when it comes to bug Pokemon because he's the authority on bug types. Good for him. Unfortunately, we have Biff, we have Glomp, we have Shades, we have Iota. We're basically set up to kill him, except for Cooper. Cooper should not be in this fight ever. And then he leads out with a fucking level 17 Scyther, and I shit myself. I'm like, what? Okay, immediately have to switch Pokemon to something that can take a hit from a Scyther, because the Scyther could have Pin Missile, it could have just Slash in general, it could have U-Turn, it could have a lot of things. So I'm wagering between Shades and Biff, and I go out to Shades because in the off chance that he has a wing attack or an air cutter or a flying move, I don't want to put Biff in because that'll just wreck our face. So I'm going into Shades, and I'm thinking really hard about switching again immediately in case he has something. I don't know what he could possibly have. It's really, really scary because he's level 17. There's not a whole lot that I can do. I mean, I could send out Tanuki, but Tanuki would be neutral to everything and isn't a very bulky Pokemon. So I decided my best move here is to just see how much we can get done with a Surf. And he Focus Energies, which kind of makes me nervous because that's a high crit range. So Surf doesn't do a whole lot. It does a decent amount, but I want to see, you know, a Waterfall versus a Surf, and he fucking U-turns, and it almost kills me. And I'm like, oh my god. Holy crap. So I get the Waterfall off, and the Waterfall's pretty good on this Metapod, but I mean, I need to heal, so it's like an emergency right now. Super Potion, not even kidding, can't lose Shades. We've had Shades since the beginning of this Ashlocke. The day that we lose Shades, which I hope never happens, but I might legitimately cry if that happens, and I'm going to be so mad if I don't get the recording of me actually crying if that happens. But what I'm going to do here is Skull Bash, because it's going to give me a defense raise and then hit Metapod, and I know I'm not going to do full damage to Metapod, and thankfully this Metapod at least has Tackle, so it's somewhat offensive, but I'm going to try to get a couple defense ups, defense increases, defense raises, whatever you want to call them, so that when Scyther comes back out, the U-turn won't do that much damage to me. So I'm going to finish him off with a Bite. I feel like 2 defense ups, defense increases, whatever you want to call it, is going to be enough that the U-turn, which brought me from 46 to 9, won't kill me at 38. I get enough to level, which is really good. It's a couple extra defense points. Really kind of scared of this Scyther right now. I don't know entirely what to do, but I want to see how much this Waterfall does in compared to the Surf. So I hit him with the Waterfall, and he's got a stupid fucking Citrus Berry. But the Waterfall did significantly more damage than the Surf. So that's what we're going to do. He hits us with a Quick Attack. We bring him down to the red. One more hit and he's dead. But he U-turns out. And I got really scared for a second, but the double defense up definitely helped. We're sitting really pretty. The U-turn did not get us. And the Waterfall is actually stronger than Surf on Shades. And I think that might just be because they have lower physical defense. I don't know. But we totally OHKO'd the Kakuna. So now Scyther's back out, and it's the 2 of us, and he's faster than me. So I could heal, or I could switch Pokemon. Those are really my only 2 options here. I'm not entirely sure what the best option is. And I'm wondering if U-turn is priority, and I don't think it does. So I'm going to switch out to Biff, because Biff will resist a U-turn, because he's part Flying, and Flying resists bug moves. And so as long as U-turn doesn't have priority, we're safe. And thankfully it doesn't. It doesn't have priority at all. So the U-turn actually does more damage than I thought it was going to, but that just goes to show you how freaking strong a Scyther is offensively. Scythers have really good, especially for bug Pokemon, they have really good physical attack. And I knew I was going to hit it with a Confusion, but holy shit, the Quick Attack. Biff lives with 1 fucking hit point. 1 hit point. Oh my god. But he did it. He did it. Shades grew to level 16, and Biff killed the Scyther. I'm like, the Praying Mantis came for the Butterfly. Wow, I can't talk today. And Biff was like, none of your shit, mine, fuck, and confused him. And it was, oh my god, like, I'm so excited. That that fight, we were definitely under-leveled. I was correct, 15 to 17. That was the perfect level range. We went in a little weaker, and we still didn't lose anyone. And I feel like I'm one of the luckiest people. And we get the Hive Badge. The freaking Hive Badge. How awesome is that? Now we're going to get a TM. TM 89. There are so many effing TMs in this game. 89 better be U-turn. Oh, it is. Thank you. Yes. I'm so excited. Okay. Now we have got to see who the hell can learn U-turn. Now we just got to go into our little TM bag up here. Where the hell is that? For some reason I can't read today. And there's TMs. Okay. So U-turn. Who can learn U-turn? And come on, boot it up. Yep. Yes, we're definitely teaching U-turn to a Pokemon. Okay, Glomp can learn U-turn, Biff, and Tanuki. Those are all really good choices for U-turn. It's not as easy as giving it to the bug, like the bug move to the bug type. Glomp could do really good things with U-turn because he's so fast that we're almost guaranteed he's going to be able to go first, whereas Biff might not necessarily go first. So I got to think about this between episodes, and I'll let you know when I decide who we're gonna teach U-turn to. We might just save it until later because I don't want to risk, I don't want to teach it to someone and then immediately lose that Pokemon. Like, that would suck. But oh, dude, that was such an exciting battle. And what the hell do you want, Anthony? Yeah. What's up? How are you? I'm good. What's up? What's going on? You were eating berries? Okay. And? Oh, that's fascinating. So you just, what? You're an idiot. You are, okay. I can't delete people from my phone, but I can stop answering their damn phone calls. Anthony, you're on the list of do not answer. Because fuck your shit. That was stupid. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to roll the D20, because this is partially a dice lock. Every major battle we get to roll. And I'm going to roll it again, and I'll tell you what I rolled. But I rolled initially before I knew we weren't recording audio, so you don't get to hear the roll. So I'm going to roll so that you can hear the roll. Oh, that didn't land on the desk. Okay. So that time I rolled a 13, but that doesn't count. That's just so you guys can hear the sound effect. Initially, and this is the insane part, I rolled a 19. Last time I rolled a 20. This time I rolled a 19. I was just like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, a 20 and then a 19. That's insane. So for those of you kind of unfamiliar, after every major battle, we get to roll a d20, assuming we have a full team of 6, which we do. And the result tells us, 11 to 20 is good, 1 to 10 is kind of bad. 19 and 20 are the highest, the best things. The 20, which we got last time, was we get to revive a dead Pokemon. If you guys want to watch the last episode, there's a list of all the Pokemon that we've lost in the previous chapter, and we get one of them back. So feel free, if you didn't tell me there, tell me now who you want me to bring back. The 19 lets us ignore a bad effect that happens in the future. So the next time we roll it, if we get something really shitty, we may live with it, or we might just... Well, no, actually, no, the 19 is immediate, so we're going to ignore the next bad thing, which is kind of a negate the next one, which is not... It's not bad. It's good. It's nice to have that in the bank, and I really never expected, genuinely, to get a 19. And a 20, like back-to-back is insane. That kind of defies probability for me. I was like, what? Like, we defied probability when we got our Pokemon up to the level we did. Or, sorry, when we beat the gym at the lower level that we did is what I meant to say. With all the Pokemon being a higher level. And yeah, we're just, I mean, it's awesome. So we defied probability a lot in this episode. I was really excited. I'm really happy. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, consider leaving a like. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. And I will see you guys next time when we go into Ilex Forest. Bye!